How do I exit an SSH connection? I'm connecting to a server via SSH to send a message to a socket server using a command like SSH 181.169.1.2 P5566. After the connection is established and I write the message and send it, I can't exit the text mode. I'm only allowed to enter more text and that's it. Is there a command or a key combination that allows me to return to command mode?
How do I exit an SSH connection? Two ways. Closing the shell session will usually exit, for example, with the shell built-in command, exit, followed by enter, or Ctrl-D, end of file. In the case where you have a bad connection and the shell is unresponsive, hit the enter key, then type, ~, and SSH should immediately close and return you to your command prompt. The first option should be intuitive, but how do we know the latter option? We could learn this information from a careful reading of the man page. Gives us the SSH documentation, which has the following section on escape characters. There is nothing special about exit to SSH, it's just a way to exit the shell, which results in closing the SSH session. Citing and quoting reference sources is to provide further evidence for what would otherwise be a perhaps demonstrable assertion of fact, as well as inform the user where more relevant information may be stored. You want to know that you're doing semantically the correct thing, as well as knowing that it works. You don't want to learn to invoke as a feature something that is documented as a bug and then later fixed. Doing the semantically correct thing will continue to be supported.
Short answer, type exit. If that doesn't work, however, SSH escape character and disconnect sequence. Most SSH implementations implement an escape character for interactive sessions, similar to Telnet's control combination. The default SSH escape character is entered at the beginning of a line. If you want to terminate an interactive opened session, which is stuck and cannot be exited by entering exit or CTRL-D into a shell on the remote side, you can enter followed by a dot. To be sure to enter the escape character at the beginning of an input line, you should press enter first. So the following sequence will in most cases terminate an SSH session. Enter tilde. Other escape sequences. Opensh, for example, offers other escape sequences besides. Entering question mark during a session should give you a list. Some examples. Followed Ctrl-Z suspends the session and puts it directly into background. Hash gives a list of forwarded connections in this session. If you want to simply enter a tilde at the beginning of a line, you have to double it, tilde. The escape character can be changed using the command line option E. If you set the special value E none, escaping is disabled and the session is fully transparent. See also the opens man page on SSH, which is referenced from www.opensh.org, under the E command line option.
Do you want to exit the SSH shell? You can type exit and hit enter, or use Ctrl+D.
Just type exit or log out, then hit enter of course, both will work.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.